guys, welcome back to another episode of What the Smut Book Reviews. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. I really appreciate it. I'm your host, Candace. If this is your first time here, hi, welcome, come to me. I'm joking. I'm joking. Help, send help. In today's video, we are going to do something a little bit different from your standard book review. Today, we are going to just chit-chat, and we're going to chit-chat while going over something that I've been asked about a few times. I have had a few readers ask me if I have any literary tattoos. As you can see, or maybe not see if I'm sitting this way, but I have quite a few tattoos, and I've had people ask me, are any of your tattoos based on books, specifically romance novels? And the answer to that is yes. I do have a few literary tattoos, and I do have a few that are based on either the theory of romance novels or romance, or an actual quote from a romance novel that I really liked. So in today's video, I'm going to go through and systematically list all of my tattoos and show you guys what I have and whether it relates to a romance novel or a book. And yeah, I just figured it would be nice to share with you guys because I've had a few people ask, and though most of you probably don't care, I got to give my few, like 2 or 3 people, diehard people who watch all my videos, I gotta give you what you want, you know what I'm saying? Let's start with the literary tattoos, okay? So the first one that, and probably the one I get asked about the most, is this one, which is a Harry Potter inspired tattoo. It is inspired by the relationship between Snape and Harry's mom, Lily. I'm sure if you're a Harry Potter fan, you will know that the quote, like, after all this time, always. Like, you fucking know, so this tattoo was based on that. It is actually based on the artwork by a seller who is on Etsy. I found he does like silhouette cutout art with, like, I guess like an X-Acto knife type situation, and then you can get the print like framed, and he does that. So if I can find his name, which I used to have it somewhere, if I can find it, I will link it in the description box below so you guys can go check out his stuff. It is amazing. There's been quite a few of his pieces that I've thought about turning into tattoos or getting tattoos done of, but it's like they're all black silhouette ink, so it's a lot. It's a lot of time spent in the chair, and I'm just like, it's black, so you got to go over it a bunch of times to make sure that it's dark enough. So one might have been enough for me for right now. Maybe in the future, I don't know, we'll see. But so the essential breakdown for this tattoo, which I'm actually looking at it on my laptop so I don't miss any details for you guys, is it has the Whomping Willow up on the top right, and then the tail of what will eventually turn, it looks like roots of the Whomping Willow, and it will turn into, at the bottom left, the head of a doe, which, if you know, was Harry's mom's Patronus before she died, and subsequently Snape's Patronus. So it turns into the head of the doe, and then the top of the root system has the spelling out of "after all this time." And then at the bottom of the bottom right, it has both Snape on the left and Lily on the right. And there are like skeletal hands reaching up, which represent, death. And one is actually touching Lily, and the other one is close to touching Snape. The root of the Whomping Willow goes down into a heart cutout in Snape's chest. And then underneath both of those characters, the hands go down to form the word always, which ends in a little snake. A little snake. So yeah, that's that one. If you know anything about me, if you follow me on any of my social medias, my personal social medias, if I've added you, you will know that I am like a die-hard Harry Potter fan. My first ever tattoo was this one, which is also Harry Potter inspired. It is the Deathly Hallows. It says in script around the Deathly Hallows symbol, the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death, which was the quote that was written on the Peveril, tombstone thing. I'm not eloquent today. My makeup's okay, but my brain is still trash, so bear with me, okay? That was my first ever tattoo, and it is located here on my right wrist. The next one that we have is not Harry Potter related, but it is still literary related, and that is this one, which is inspired by J.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So it is essentially the script from The Ring, the One Ring, in a circle, and in the center of the circle is the Lonely Mountain, which is from The Hobbit, with Smaug, the red dragon, on top. So yeah, that's pretty much the explanation for that one. I am a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I have watched the movies a bajillion times. The Hobbit, love it. Read all the books. They're amazing. In case you didn't know, I'm wearing my little Geek Life shirt, so you know I'm a geek if you've made it this far into the video. So the next one that I have that is literary related is this one here, which is my newest piece actually, and it is watercolor violets in the center, which I chose violets because it's the flower for the birth month of February, which is my husband's birth month. So the violets are in the center in watercolor, and then there is a quote around, which is from Wuthering Heights. If you know anything about classic literature, then you'll know that that quote is super famous. And it is a quote that says, and I'm going to read it from my little thing, even though I know it by heart. I'm kind of spazzy today, so I don't want to fuck it up. So it says, he's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. So that is another literary tattoo, and also can kind of be considered a romance, because even though I don't recall if there are any smutty scenes in Wuthering Heights, it is still considered classic literature romance, so I included it. So the next one that I have is actually a quote from a Gina Showalter book, The Darkest Promise, which is part of her Lords of the Underworld series. And it is a quote by Cameo, who is the main female character from that book. You can't see it too well because I have am I on the wrong arm? Oh my God, I'm showing you guys the wrong arm. It's on this side. So essentially this is it. It goes all the way up almost to my neck, and it has the quote by Cameo that says, "They called me a bitch, I called them an ambulance." Because I'm snarky like that, right? So yeah, so I really love that quote by Cameo, and I don't know, I just wanted it. It stuck to me. It touched my soul, kind of, right? It spoke to me because I am kind of a bitch. So yeah, so that's that one. And then what I would consider the last literary related tattoo that I have is this large piece here, which I'm stretching out the neck of my shirt, which I hate doing, but I'm doing it for you guys because I love you. This is a stack of books with a watercolor backdrop that has certain elements taken from books that I've read that I've really loved, or genres of books that I've really loved. So we have some wolf paw prints here to represent like paranormal romance. We have some bats up here to represent obviously like vampires and more paranormal romance. We have the lightning bolt for Harry Potter, obviously. And then here we have, if you can see, I have Gina's Lords of the Underworld butterfly. which I really, if you know anything about me and you know anything about this channel and you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm obsessed with her and that series. So the quote that's at the top says, "I've lived 1,000 lives," in regards to the books that are down there, because literally I have lived 1,000 lives. If you count all the lives that I've lived vicariously through book characters, more than 1,000. So yeah, so that is the last literary tattoo or book related tattoo that I have. I have a few other tattoos that are related to like song lyrics and movies and things like that, which I will show you guys. The next one that I have is this guy right here, which if you know, if you're a fan of Tim Burton, if you're a little goth bee like me, then you'll know that this is Vincent, and I'll put a better quality photo of him here. Vincent is from the animated short called Vincent, which I believe was originally premiered after, well, you can find it at the end of The Nightmare Before Christmas, at least if you buy it like on DVD or something. It's like post-credit, and it's like a little short that was created by Tim Burton about a boy who's obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe and fancies himself as like this macabre like character. He's only like 7 and he daydreams about becoming like a mad scientist and dipping his mom in a vat of wax, and it's dark, y'all. It's dark. But it's like cute dark, you know? And it's Tim Burton. Who doesn't love Tim Burton? If you don't love Tim Burton, I'm gonna go. Be gone from my sight. The next one that I have is Madam Mim from, which I can't really, if you can see, this one. I'll put a better photo here for you guys to see. It is the marvelous Madam Mim from The Sword and the Stone, Disney's movie, The Sword and the Stone. And she is, she's like an evil witch, but she's like a cantankerous, snarky, lovable type evil witch. Like, you can't hate her. She's so cool. This is the pretty version of Madam Mim after she transforms herself into this character. The original version, or her normal version, is like a short, stubby, crazy grandma lady. So naturally, I loved that scene when she transforms herself into like, again, like a Tim Burton-esque type, like, she's got long flowing hair, la 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 la. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do the whole thing because I'm not gonna embarrass myself. But yeah, so it has her, and then it has the quote above it that says, "I'm truly marvelous," which is one of her quotes from that particular scene in the movie. The next one that I have is actually on the back of my neck, which I'm not gonna turn around to try and show you guys because I don't want to, but I'll put a picture here. And it is song lyrics from Hozier's Arsonist Lullaby, which is a song by Hozier, which is, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain the lyrics. Go look it up. It's an awesome song. I don't know if he ever did an official video for that. All I've ever seen are like lyric videos, but I really love the song. It really spoke to me. I really love the lyrics. And I just love his style. So the quote from the song that I used was, "Don't you ever tame your demons, but always keep them on a leash." So that is on the back of my, like the base of my neck. The next one that I have is here, which is just script that says, "Leave out all the rest," which is a title and quote from a Linkin Park song from many moons ago. Rest in peace, Chester. Yeah, that song literally made me cry hysterically. And it still does. Every time I listen to it, it makes me cry. So I think at one point I even said I wanted that song played at my funeral, which is morbid if you think about it, but I'm sure we've all thought something like, oh my God, I need this like song played at my funeral, or I need this poem read at my funeral or something. Like, you gotta plan, man. We're not here forever. Plan ahead. okay? So yeah, so there's that one. And the next and possibly the last one, I think. No, two more. The next one that I have is here. I am a die-hard Coheed and Cambria fan. I've seen them in concert like a dozen times. Let's just say they've made a pretty penny off of me, okay? They are my favorite band, and I'll show a better picture here. I have the like one of their main symbols here with a backdrop of the red dragonfly, which is another one of their main album cover symbols. And yeah, that's all the explanation I have for that. And I just love them. They're awesome. Claudio, give me a lock of your hair. It's not weird or anything. Just give it to me. Don't ask what I'm gonna do with it. Just give it to me. Candace, can you stop? Okay, last one, and am I saving the best for last? Maybe, I don't know, maybe. The last one is here, and if you watch the show, if you know anything about the show, you'll know what that symbol is. It is the X from the X-Files logo, and it says in print in the middle, "The truth is out there." X-Files. The X-Files is my favorite show ever, literally ever. I have watched and rewatched and rewatched. I do like an annual binge watch where I'll start from the beginning and that's all I watch, just all the way through every year, at least one time a year. It's about that time again, and I need to restart it again. So yeah, so I am a diehard X-Files fan, and so I have that tattoo. And I think, children, that about wraps up our show and tell for today. So that's all the tattoos that I have. I have a billion ideas for more, and obviously, as you can tell, I have a lot of canvas space to work with. So eventually, you know, when I make it famous and I have unlimited amounts of money, I will be covered from head to toe. But right now, I have to choose between feeding my daughter or getting a tattoo. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, ramen noodles. But yeah, so I really appreciate you guys sticking with me for this not so quick video. I said it was gonna be a quick little video, and it's 19 minutes. Okay, so I really appreciate you guys joining me for another video. If you like me and you like my channel, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the little bell so you get notifications when I upload a new video. If you would like to follow me on social media, I do have a members only Facebook group, an Instagram, and a Twitter account devoted to this channel. Feel free to follow me. Leave me a comment if you like this video. Please don't leave me a comment if you're going to say something bitchy because I don't want to hear it. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Good enough with the good enough, again with the good enough. I feel crooked. Why do I feel crooked? Maybe? Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's try this again. My thing died. Okay. La 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 la. Something. I can't remember the words actually. I can't. It goes better on jiggle. I can't remember the lyrics. It's something about long flowing hair. Like you can't. If you've seen that movie, then you know. You know. That's like the best part of the movie. Madam Mim. She's the best. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. I'm so spazzy today, y'all. My makeup looks okay, but I'm like, make sure I don't have any lipstick on my teeth. What do y'all got? You got anything for me? You got anything for me? Hmm? Yeah? I don't know. Okay. I don't hear you. What? Did you say something? No, I can't hear you. Did you say? No? Okay. I feel like I'm like channeling the blonde from the Ghostbusters remake. She was on Saturday Night Live and I forget her name, but she is hilarious and I fucking love her. I love her in like anything she does. Like, awesome. My next video will be a book review. I just finished Gina Showalter's The Glass Queen, which took me like ages, literally ages, to finish. Not because it was boring, not because it was terrible, because that's the opposite of the case, but because I'm terrible and my life is terrible. Like terrible crazy, not terrible, but yeah. But yeah, so I will be reviewing that. And I'm going to be reviewing the next IAD book, which I think is Rydstrom's book. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.